So JavaScript can do basic math as well. It can almost act like a calculator for you. So for example, we could do something like 2 plus 2, and you'll get the result in your console. It says 4. Or we could do, 5 times 5, and you want to use the asterisk for the multiplication sign, and that's going to give you 25. Let's clear this here. We could also do something like 6 plus 4 times 20. And it's going to do the multiplication part first, right? Because it's just basic order of operations. That's going to take precedence over the addition part. And there's your result, 86. Because it'll do 4 times 20, which is 80, and then add the 6. And you can even do division, right? You can do 4 divided by 5. And there you go, you'll get the response. So that's a little bit about math. You can now use math, say, with variables. We could say something like var num1. We'll just make up a variable name like num1, and we'll put a number in there. Let's just say 50, and then we'll do var num2, and we'll set that to 100. Now we can do num1 plus num2, and there's the result, 150. And you can even store that result in another variable. You'll notice that when we start working with full-on applications, you're going to be doing things like that. You're going to be moving data inside one variable, combining it with something else, and putting it in a whole nother variable. So again, var num3, and we'll just say that's equivalent to num1 plus num2. And now when we see what num3 looks like, there you go. You're getting it back, 150 again. So that's a little bit about adding things together. Just keep in mind that you can't add strings and numbers together. So if I took this num1 and I did plus the word, say, 50 or something like that, it's just going to kind of jam them together. It's not going to produce any kind of, calculation off of that. So just keep that in mind. That's what's going to happen when you do that. It's going to do string concatenation. If I do num1 plus 50, even like that in quotation marks, again, it's just going to produce the result back as a string. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to be adding, numbers together with a string unless that's the result you're actually looking for.